Welcome everyone to the very first video on this channel on F123. It's been a while, it's been a few days, we've had a break, we've had time to forget the understanding we have of F122 with its terrible traction. We're here with the brand new game. This is the first day people have access to it if you have the Champions Edition. Absolutely incredible. I am gonna be doing a series on this channel. Basically a kind of road to glory of sorts in the driver career. Starting in the team that is the worst and moving my way up. I thought of doing F2, but I'm not gonna do F2. We're gonna do the full campaign. We're gonna see how many seasons it takes for us to take the lowest team to the best team and win possibly a driver championship. That's the goal. For this first season, we will probably use all the tracks. We want to see all the tracks, and then we'll look at France, China, Portugal, which are not on the main calendar. So all the settings are done, and we are now gonna get started. So a few things to keep in mind. I have chosen to do 35% races, which is new to this game. So we'll be doing 35% races with full qualifying. We will not be doing formation laps. To kind of save time in between, we're going to do a pit stop experience. Is going to be broadcast, so we can kind of get a gist of what everyone is doing as it goes along. Bear with me the first few episodes, because first few parts, first few races, because that's just me getting to grips with how I want to structure these videos. So let me know if you have any feedback, whatever, whatnot, in the comments. Thanks, and let's get started with the driver career. Everything is ready to get started with the driver career. This is our character. His name is Reigns. That is my name. It's not my real name. My real name is different. I don't really. That's not the point here. My driver number is 54. That's something I like to use. And now we're gonna get around to picking our team. Now, according to this index, Red Bull is the best, so we will absolutely not be taking that. But we will be picking from the bottom 3 teams based on pure performance. Which means that we're quickly going to be picking the AlphaTauri, which is minutely worse than their other cars. And we will be replacing the other Dutchman, because I am Dutch, Nick de Vries, who at the time of making this video has me struggling quite a bit. He just had a decent result in, Monaco? Or was it Spain? One of the two. He had a decent result. Of course, a decent result, but we're gonna have Yuki Tsunoda as our teammate in this, in my opinion, hideous
that's
looking
everything we need.
car.
You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance.
Wait, I
to
picked
head
the
to
wrong
Team
one.
HQ, and we can start our push to the top of
Teammate's
Formula
supposed to be
1.
Yuki Tsunoda. I picked the wrong one. I saw the character profile there, that's why I went there. But this is where we're gonna start, and that's where we're gonna get going. So, with all the waffle and all the introductory stuff done, if you skipped this part, why did you skip it? But then again, I do understand it. So, this, for the people who have watched F1 career before, have seen all this before. This is not anything new. There has not been any major changes, as far as I know, to the driver careers and the career modes. Oh, okay. So this is my first time seeing how bad it actually is. So the nice thing is, because of regulations, it's not terrible. So there's a decent amount of changes. But look at the aerodynamics chassis being absolutely zero, no upgrades. But because we want resources mostly, we're going to spend it on development feedback. This gives us more resources to spend to upgrade the car. That's not how that works. And we'll be focusing on these two in their entirety because that's where we're gonna get the team up. So aggressive engine wear means we have more performance for longer, and more development feedback means we can upgrade more and we can increase the durability as well. Let's get started with. Ooh, this is new. I mean, we're gonna see this every season with the same car. I'm gonna try and get the whole new livery stuff working so that we can fix this hideous 3-4 tone livery. I don't. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's just so weird. It's like a 4 or 5 tone. Because let's not forget, there's some green on this car. And we're about to start our lap at Bahrain with the sun glaring in our eyes. This is supposed to be our banker lap, but if we can get this anywhere near the top, so a 1:32.1 was the lap from Alonso. We know for a fact we can get a lap time near that. Of course, I have flashbacks enabled, but I will not be using the flashbacks whatsoever. Alright. I want you guys to pay attention to my throttle input. I'm full throttling it on 3rd gear. This is not F122 anymore. I can go full throttle in 2nd gear, still catch a spin. And check this. Check this. I'm flat down that corner. I think we need to turn up the AI a little bit because I just had a purple sector 2 in an AlphaTauri. That is not supposed to happen. I have this AI at higher than I had it last game. And I've gone P6. We're 32.9. I mean, this is an absolutely great lap, too. It wasn't absolutely great, actually. I had some wheel spin here and there. Let's go into the box. I am slower in the 1st sector than Tsunoda. Quicker by about a second in the 2nd sector, and slower in the 3rd sector. So I'm pulling in a lot of time in the 2nd sector, specifically in the 2nd sector. I am purple after almost everyone has set. After everyone has set a lap, I am purple in sector 2 still. Leclerc had a godly lap, but he missed out in sector 2. So I'm doing their lap times, in the top 4 lap times in sector 2. That's what I'm doing. But I can't get us at 22. I can 22.5 in sector 3. I am okay with this result. P12 after all that. We will go out again, a new set of tires. So that's going to be our buzzer beater time. And in those few minutes that we were going out, I have timed this out lap absolutely perfectly, by the way. Considering the fact that I have 55 seconds left, I am the last person to cross the line. Maybe the Alfa Romeo behind me might be on a lap. Ooh, I lost a 10th there. That's not great. For some reason I have no confidence in this. Alright, let's... Okay, time to pull out another... I am not able to improve. My first lap, which was my banker lap, was absolutely incredible apparently, because I am unable to make gains on my lap. Okay, sector 3, I'm just absolutely good. I just gained 6/10 in the final sector. And I've qualified 11th on 2 sets of tires. We used 2 sets to get to 11th. Would my first lap have been enough? Okay, so I would have made it with my initial lap time. Barely, but I would have made it. But I was also risking that I would not have made it. So, we're just going to start our lap, and if you look at the map on the bottom left, there is a train of cars that are just going to hold each other up. And there's a lot of fog here today. Oh, I let the revs linger too much. I know there are people out there that will absolutely hate my guts for that. Okay, that turn-in was pretty good. Ooh, I'm not great. I'm not good. Hi? Oh, मैं तो recording करता हूँ. Ooh, it's not great. Alright, so we skipped a little bit part of the lap. And I'm getting to turn 10. Turn 10 is absolutely... I felt like the throttle was lingering there just a tad bit. Alright. Can I get some absolutely... That was a good turn-in. That was a great turn-in, and I love that one very much. And it's a P9, a 33.2 on an old set. Not bad.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
If AlphaTauri can make it through into Q3, it's gonna be great. And now we are risking it for the biscuit by using an old set. Not older than the other one, this was a slightly better set. Newer set than the other one, but not brand new. To see if we can get a lap time that is better than the one we just... Okay, 3 cents down. We're not improving. We need some... Oh, that turn-in was absolutely terrible, and that has kind of ruined our lap. That might have ruined our lap.
If we don't get into 10th or higher, we're not going to progress to the shootout. Give it your best shot.
Oh, I just So I had a very bad exit there in the banker lap. We're half a second up even after those mistakes. Even after those mistakes. Almost half a second up. 0.4. Can we make it more? A little wide. Not strict corner cutting, but 0.4 improvement. Does that get us to P10 or not? It keeps us in P13. We are out in qualifying 2 of the Bahrain Grand Prix. And with that, Crofty,
months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. Formula 1 returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position.
Sergio Perez got P2, out-qualifying Max Verstappen, unlike what happened in
Verstappen,
real life.
Russell, Hamilton, Norris, Gasly,
Norris making it up to
Joe.
That's incredible.
Fernando Alonso, Stroll.
The Aston Martin not
Tsunoda,
making it
Oscar
into
Piastri,
qualifying
Bottas,
Q3 was a
Magnussen,
shock,
Hülkenberg,
honestly. That is a
Albon,
shock
and
exit.
Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track.
And let's get started. We've done the strategy, we've done everything. We are now ready to go. With no formation lap, we are going to go right into the pit. Shift up early, brake nice and early. Let's focus race. We're underway. That's opportunistic. Joe giving us a nice little love tap. And Tsunoda, our teammate right beside us, Ocon, was being an absolute menace. Stroll, what is Stroll?
That start was okay, now stay alert.
Okay, we're still in P13. Right where we started. But behind our teammate. Let's take a look for damage. No damage. Pinch Albon in. Albon making moves on Stroll. That was a great move. Catching, then napping. Okay, and lap 1 is just about to finish as Ocon tries to do one over on and succeeds on Joe. While Tsunoda is also just going for it. Tsunoda being opportunistic and aggressive as can be. Also backing up Joe and Ocon. We're gonna go nice and late and make that move stick. We do. Don't forget, we have a lot to fight for. Ocon and Joe are both on hard tires, so they are supposed to be easy prey here at this very beginning of the race. 。 tire wear not looking that great. Can we get points on our debut with AlphaTauri? I think we can. Let's see if we can do it. And can we close in? Oh my lord!
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use
That
it
avoiding
with 1
action
second
caused
to
us to
go ahead
lose
in the
2
DRS
places. 2 places lost, but we will get them back by going and giving them our nice little squeeze. And really pull away. Tsunoda, in the meantime, has been overtaken by Ocon. The Alpine race pace is much better than ours, so we are just gonna try to hold on here with we're putting a nice gap to our people behind us. There's a yellow flag, someone has dropped back, and turn 10 made a mistake. Probably had a lockup. Who was it? I don't know. We are getting very close to Tsunoda. Tsunoda is starting to lose more and more time trying to defend from us. Not realizing that we are actually not even fighting, gonna fight him for this one. And we dummy him. Our pace down that straight was better. And a screen freeze does not help our case. .3 seconds. Tsunoda is defending like a lion. Would be something that the teammate of Lance Stroll, who is trying to make a position in a far superior car. Which basically means that we are sitting duck here. Inside and it just turns in on us.
Okay, clear.
We absolutely squeeze him out. Squeeze him out as much as we can. Placing the car right in the middle. Pointing some ERS to defend. Leaving him also vulnerable. To Piastri, who is actually doing pretty well. I think we're doing a great job here defending our position. Defending our position
We're gonna box this up,
like
push
a
hard on
boss. had a massive rear lockup there. Not going to fight it. Because we know that we have the inside covered. For that whole corner. And there we go. And there we go. We are keeping holding onto the middle of the track like an absolute leech. We are defending this with our lives.
Going to start falling away soon.
And we absolutely miss our breaking point. And we're going to the pits. Alonso was in P9 while we're going to the pits, and it seems that there is very little in it in general. We've gone into the pits. We will come out. Tsunoda has gone to P10 because of these pit stops. Last stint was 8 laps. We really did do.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
And we're back to defending our position from Albon. Alex Albon will be seeing the rears. We're fighting for nothing here, really. We're not fighting for anything here. I mean, to be fair, what is Sargent? What kind of strategy is Sargent on? I forgot that we were trying to defend against Bottas. People behind, actually.
Yuki is in the pits. Yuki in the pit lane now.
Bottas trying to Albon's straight line speed is next. What was that turn? Let's take a replay on that one. That's a late move. Okay, that's not something you shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's just dangerous, Albon. You're going off the road.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start.
What was that? I'm using my replays. There is nothing. I have nothing here. And that's... What is Albon doing? That's some next level stuff. Oh my lord. It seems that our race is gonna end here. And we cannot continue for that whole... Okay, let's keep going. What is Albo doing?
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive
It's
to avoid
over.
a penalty. Slow down.
It is over for us, and with that, we have no longer anything to fight for. That's a terrible way to end the race. We just had 4 replays, and every replay we were getting shafted, which means it's written in the cards. That was the Bahrain Grand Prix, and an absolutely terrible way to start the season.
Here come our win. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings.
Let's
Charles
take a
Leclerc's
look
points
at...
today take him to the top of the
Yuki
championship
Tsunoda
standings.
finished
Well, after an
14th,
incredible day of racing,
15th,
who was your driver of the day?
starting
Hans?
14th.
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly win
And
through the other drivers
Alex
today without
Albon
a
got
care in the world.
13th.
He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to see how things are
Oscar
shaping up in the
Piastri also
Constructors'
did not make
Championship.
it to the end
Ferrari take the lead
in
at
that
the top
whole
of the
shenanigans
table.
crash.
I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One, so be sure to join us for the next one.
Fernando Alonso scores a singular point in a car that's supposed to be much better than it actually is showing in this terms. Lando Norris, shout out to him, and Esteban Ocon probably getting the best out of it this whole thing because he was on hard tires, let's not forget. Moving from P9 to P3, getting a podium in the first race in the Alpine. Instructor Sandy, we're still dead last. Not bad. Ferrari lead, and Red Bull closely second, and Alpine. Look at that. A car not supposed to be there, but that is there. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video, in the next episode, or I'll see you guys tomorrow with any open lobby shenanigans that we have grown accustomed to on this channel. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos thus far, and any feedback is welcome. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one.